On the other side of this wall right here, there's a metal wall. There's a really big hole and it's really deep. So I'm staying back right now. I'm actually going to approach it very quietly and stealth-like to not spook any of these fish. I talked to a local and he said this is what they're biting. So I'm going to give it a go. This bread, unfortunately, did not really want to ball up. It's actually hot dog rolls. I got it down there. There's a big fish down there, guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got a big fish. This is crazy. I hope he stays on. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he hit it. I didn't even know he, oh my gosh. I'm excited. I don't know how I'm gonna get this thing. We're gonna have to bring him upstream. Hopefully it does not come off. This is a nice sized trout right here. All right. It's a nice trout. Wow, guys, check this out. This is a nice trout. Well, guys, check it out. I just put him on the stringer. He is a nice sized brown. It's a good sized trout and it's gonna be a good eater. Our fish tied up right here to some branches and he's hanging out in this little kind of pool down there. And fish in this creek, they have to be at least 9 inches. You can keep them all year and you're allowed 3. So we're gonna continue on fishing and hopefully we can catch another nice one. We just put the new hook on. The other hook I had to break off that fish because I could not get it out of its mouth and I don't have pliers today. And this is a hot dog roll. I wouldn't suggest this. It's just the only bread I had at the house. What you want to do is just kind of form it into a ball. Normally with normal bread, you can form that bread into a ball quite easily. But with this stuff, I don't know if it's because it's drier or what, it's much harder to form. And you're really just trying to form it around the hook. You don't want to make it huge, but you definitely want to make it big enough. What that fish is going to do, he's going to come up. He's going to pretty much swallow it, or he's going to take a big bite. Then you're going to hook it. As long as that hook is somewhat exposed, it will poke on right through. Currently wearing polarized glasses. I can see in this water pretty much all the way to the bottom pretty well. And during the summertime / springtime, this right here is one of my favorite holes. There's a tree, as you can see, and it comes on down and it's kind of halfway in the water. Those fish like to hang out in the roots. We got a little guy. And I do believe this thing may be 9 inches, but I'm not going to be keeping it just because I already got that big one. If I do happen to catch a big one, I'll keep it. And before I forget, if you ever are doing catch and release with trout, you actually want to wet your hand beforehand. Because trout have a layer of slime on their bodies that protects them from the elements in the water. When you wet your hands, not only do you protect them, but you also get less slime on your hands. When you grab them dry, your hands will actually get more slimy. So we're going to move out of this hole. I don't think there's any big ones in it, and if there is, they're most likely not going to bite since I already caught one out of there. Just around this corner is a really deep hole, so I'm going to stay back here so the fish don't see me. I'm going to get as close as I can and just cast up. Hopefully there's a big one hanging down there. This bread is super easy to fish. Really, all you have to do is just kind of keep it off the bottom to, prevent snags and such, and just reel in nice and slow. Just wait for the bite. One problem with bread is you're always rebaiting your hook. But at the same time, if you get yourself a good loaf of bread, you don't have to bait it nearly as much. Got the bread rehooked. Oh my goodness, I don't know if that was a bite or if I snagged on the bottom, but I just got a big, felt like a big bite or a big snag. It really kind of felt my pull tug a little bit. Well, it is starting to sprinkle, and it's supposed to be sprinkle slash raining for the next couple hours. So I'm gonna call it today. What is going on? I'm back at the creek now. It has been 2 days, and I'm back today. It's a nice day out, and I got bread. No more using hot dog rolls. Just like so. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh, we got a really nice hole over here. Yep. Now a lot of times if you can't wet your hands, say if you're too far away from the shore, what you can do, I'm gonna bring this fish up and then I'm gonna try and get the water droplets to fall off the fish. Just like so. But it's much better than touching that fish with your dry hands. Here we go. It's a nice, pretty brown. Oh, just missed one. There we go. Nice. There we go. Again, that's a nice fish. You can keep it, but we're not going to be keeping it today. If I didn't catch that fish earlier, probably would. So I'm going to be cooking this trout in aluminum foil packet, and this thing right here. And we got to get some coal started. So I brought this thing, and what it does is it helps light the charcoal. So you get your fire started. You got your coal right here, and all you do is you place this over the fire. And it forces those flames to go up, as you can see. And you just wait, give it about 10 minutes or so, and these coals up here will be nice and orange. It looks like the coals are done. The fire underneath is pretty much done. Got one just fell on the ground, gotta pick that up. Now what I'm gonna do, before I put the seasoning on, is I'm gonna put slits in the meat. This will just help the seasoning kind of soak into the meat a little bit better. Put it in the inside as well. And once you got the seasoning on, take your butter. We're going to be putting slices of this butter inside. Just stuff it in. Just like so. Then we're going to put it on top as well. Now I'm also going to be putting some vegetables inside of it. Just like that. And they will fall out a little bit. You can kind of sprinkle them on top as well. Put them on the side. And I also like to put breadcrumbs in there. I know this is looking really messy and you're probably wondering like what the heck I'm doing, but this is good, I promise you. And now you just fold this baby up. Hear that? But it's sizzling right now. It's cooking. It's almost done. Looks like the fish is done. I already ate some of it. Tasted pretty good. Got the skin right there. I don't know if you guys eat skin, but it's actually pretty good. I highly recommend you guys try this. Very easy and very good. This fish is unbelievable. I normally don't like skin, but this skin came out really good. Now with trout, one cool thing you can do with them, if you cook it right, you can just take the bone out just like this. I'm gonna finish the meat on that, don't worry. But now I have a nice boneless fillet. Just like that, check it out. There was my old fish. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That fish was freaking delicious. I highly recommend you give it a try. And with the aluminum foil packet, you can really just put whatever you want in there. I just prefer doing breadcrumbs and spice and onions and carrots, but you can do whatever you want. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please give it a like and subscribe, and thank you.